Today I'm going to be talking about grading in Schoology. If you have not gone into grade setup for your courses yet, there are some great resources in there for you. So first I am going to click over here on left on grade setup. And over here on the right, you have the option to add scales and rubrics. So I'm going to show you how to add a scale that would be for completion. So you want to give the student 100 or a 0. They did it or they didn't do it. So to add that scale, I'm going to click over here on add. I'm going to select scale. And I don't want it to be on percentage. I want it to be on points. I'm going to title this scale completion. And students can earn either 1 point for having completed, or they can earn 0 points for it being incomplete. I'm just going to hit save changes. And my completion scale is right here now. So when I go to create an assignment, I'll go back to materials, add assignment. I'm going to title this example. Make it due on Christmas. This is going to be a formative assignment. And my scale, I want it to be completion. When I go in to create this assignment, I highly encourage you to start including your learning objectives when you create assignments, and I'll show you why in a minute. So when I go to learning objectives, I need to scroll down to state standards. Texas will be right here at the top. Essential knowledge and skills are TEKS. So when you come in here, it looks like they have the old standards on here because the English standards are updated since 2008. You have to roll down here to English Language Arts and Reading 2017 to be on the current standards. Let's say I am a first grade teacher and I think that this assignment is going to be comprehension skills, and I want students to establish a purpose for reading. So here I'll click Add Learning Objectives, and you'll see it pop up right here. And down here at the bottom, guys, you have some tools. You can individually assign. You can lock the assignment. So this could be nice. Let's say we have a grading period coming up. You can say you want to lock it. Let's say grades are due Monday the 11th. You don't want to have any late submissions, so you can lock it on Monday the 4th, and they won't be able to submit after that. And then this one right here is one I want to show you, grade statistics disabled. You always want to enable this because you can pull data out of here. If you're assigning your learning objectives and you have grade statistics on, you can see what students have mastery on those learning objectives. You can also, let's say you do an assignment that's targeting regrouping and you need to know which students mastered it and which students didn't. You can go into your gradebook and sort your students and put them into quintiles. There's a lot of things you can do if you have grade statistics enabled. So I highly encourage you to do that. And then you would just create your assignment. When you go into grade, because your scale is not numeric anymore, it's completion, it will make it a whole lot easier on your end when you go in for grading. Another thing I want to show you with rubrics is there are a lot of already created rubrics out there. So I'm going to click on resources up here at the top. I'm going to go into public resources. So these are resources that people either in our district, out of our district, anybody who uses Schoology can post a public resource. So I'm going to look for a writing rubric. So to find rubrics, you are going to go to File Format, Rubrics, and then you're going to filter. Search with the writing. Let's see if they have anything for 4th grade. Okay, so we have a narrative writing rubric here. I'm not sure if this rubric is going to work for me. So to be able to view the rubric, over here on the right, you're going to click, and it has been added to your downloads. So to see this rubric, you're going to go back to your personal resources. You are going to click on downloads. So here it is, Unit 4 Narrative Writing Rubric. It is grading based on focus, organization, development, language and vocabulary, and conventions. Let's say I love this. I'm going to save it. Over here in my settings, I can add this to a course now. So let me add it to my sandbox. I'll click add. When I go back to my sandbox now and I create an assignment, that rubric is now available. Unit 4 Narrative Writing Rubric. So I'm going to select that when I'm on scale/rubric. You can't have a scale and a rubric. You have to pick one or the other. One thing I do really like about the rubrics is you just click through on how they scored on each aspect of the rubric, and it does all the math for you. So that is grading for today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.